Good evening, it's me, Nigel, wrapping up your weekend. Let me get a guest on for you now. My next guest, really pleased to have him on the show. Such a fan when he was in Glee. And do you know what? I think he is such a talent. So let's get him on and find out what he's up to right here, right now. Let's say good evening to Kevin McHale.
Woo!
Hey, Kevin, it's a pleasure to have you here. You're in the UK making your stage debut at the Frogs at the Southwark Playhouse in Borough of London. This sounds very exciting. Now, tell us, what is the Frogs all about? Because I understand we get dancing frogs.
Oh my God, there's a lot of dancing frogs. And there's a lot of satire and hilarity and silliness, a bit of a good message. It's about, a hero's journey to the underworld in search of a great artist to bring back to earth to save us from ourselves, which unfortunately it seems we need again. So it's coming from an American. We desperately need it. But it's a good old time, and it's a great cast, and it's Sondheim and a book by Nathan Lane. It's a really wonderful thing. And I'm so happy we're getting to do a Sondheim show that people haven't seen as much.
Well, this is it. The queer community loves a bit of Sondheim. This is about a descent into the underworld, which again seems kind of apt at the moment, let it be said. But this is all singing, all dancing. I mean, this is an entertaining, put a smile on your face night out, isn't it?
It's a great night out. It's not something that is, I feel like when you talk about, it's a play by Aristophanes and all, it sounds like a bit of a bore. It is anything but. It is, like you said, dancing frogs, a lot of slapstick, a lot of jokes. We're at the Southwark, so we are in the audience. We are face to face with people. There may be a bit of crowd work. We shall see how the people behave. But it's like, come by, have a drink, enjoy it, be fully entertained. You'll laugh, hopefully be moved a little bit, and see some great Sondheim music and singing and dancing.
It sounds amazing. You are playing Xanthias, aren't you, as well, who is a servant, I believe. Were you born to serve, Kevin?
Serve looks. I don't know if I'd serve looks.
Serving face, serving vocals.
I don't know. I don't know if I do any of those things, but I'm trying. I'm a glorified sidekick in this. I get to be myself, basically. I am jumping and rolling around and screaming, and it's fun. It's a very, very fun part to play. And I'm glad I sort of get to be that voice of reason in the show.
Well, good luck with it. If people want to go and see it, southwarkplayhouse.co.uk is the place for tickets. But we could not have you here on Gaydio without talking about the fact that you are such a queer icon, because you have done so many fabulous things. I want to mention a few. I've got to start with Glee, of course. You were the fabulous R.T. Abrams in Glee. I mean, that was a role that, my word, that show for the queer community, we just lapped it up, didn't we?
We did. We didn't know what audience we were going to find. We didn't know who was going to love that show. And the queer community, like always, if you get the queer community, they'll keep you afloat forever. A loyal community. And they'll be honest with you, the good and the bad, But I love being a part of a show that, was so big in the queer community, obviously. And that was just a great bonus on top of a show that I was already, immensely proud to be a part of.
It is an incredible show. It will live on for forever. Got to talk Katy Perry as well, obviously. She's back on tour here in the UK this year and around the world. Last Friday night, TGIF, there you were in that star-packed video. That must have been a moment.
Oh, it was very surreal. It was very, very surreal. I remember walking past in like my costume, and Katy walked past and she's like, "No, he looks too cute. We need to give him some braces." And it was, and I love playing. It's not that far from Xanthias. I'm like, give me the props, make me look crazy. I will commit to the bit. And that video was all about that. So it was also an honor to be in like a video with Hanson. Like, come on.
What was that a moment for you as well? Because obviously, we were loving it because you were in it, Darren Criss was in it, but also people like Corey Feldman, Debbie Gibson, Hanson. Just names, and Kenny G.
Yeah, I didn't know why Darren and I were there. It felt I knew why he was there. Like, he had just done Teenage Dream on Glee, and it became a huge hit for Glee again for Katy Perry. And so I was like, great. I don't know how I got in here. I snuck in, but they're letting me stay. And so here I am.
Well, we were glad you were there. Also, a little queer aside as well. Is it true you grew up with Demi Lovato?
It is.
Tell us more.
I've known Demi. I think I've known Demi since she was 9. She was a child. But she's the best. Like one of the most talented vocalists I've ever heard in my life. She's great.
Is she one of those people that you ring up all the time? Is she going to come and see you in the in your production of The Frogs?
I don't even think she knows I'm doing this. She is busy. I don't think she's going to be over here.
Give her a ring. You never know. She might get on the plane and come on over. Kevin McHale, it is an absolute joy to have you here in the UK. Good luck with The Frogs. As I said, it's on at the Southwark Playhouse right now and goes right the way through until nearly the end of June. It is a brilliant show. If people want their tickets, as I said, southwarkplayhouse.co.uk. Kevin, thanks for joining us here on Gaydio.
Thanks for having me. Come see us.
There's a stranger in